Good morning. My name is Will Montgomery. I'm the owner of Carolina Farm and Wildlife Supply. I'd like to talk to you this morning about getting your food plots ready for deer season. It's just right around the corner, and there's certain steps that we want to make sure we cover before deer season starts so we can kill that big buck this year. First thing you want to do when you're getting your food plot ready is to bush hog wherever you're planning on plowing. So I like to try to do that as early as you can before the planting time. Then go back and spray it. You want to spray it with 2 quarts to the acre of glyphosate, 42%. That'll get a very good kill, which is key to getting the plowing and helping you plow faster and easier. Then once you get a good kill, it takes about 2 weeks. Go out there and plow it. You want to plow it as best you can, and then drag it smooth. A good, firm, smooth seed bed is the best way to go. Once you've done that, you're ready to plant. Go ahead and spread your fertilizer and then your seed. And if it's a larger seed, you're going to want to cover that. Wheat, say, is a much larger seed than clover. Your wheat seed, you want to do 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep, where your clover seeds, you basically want to leave them just on top of the ground because they're so much smaller, and let the rain drive them in. And basically, that's all you got to do to prepare a food plot. I'd like to show you a couple of different examples of the types of seeds that are out there. There's lots of different seeds, lots of different seed mixes. Really can't pick a bad one anymore, but there are some differences between them, so it's important to know the differences between the seeds you're planting. Over here, we've got a mixture of beans and wheat. The beans will die out as soon as the frost hits them, but it's a good early season, and the wheat in there, that's going to keep the field going after the frost hits because the wheat will continue to grow. That's more of a early season and late season food plot seed mix. Here is just straight soybeans. That is more of an early season, simply because as soon as the frost hits it, it will die. But it's high protein. It's a great feed. Deer love it. Over here we've got some mixed greens, which are getting very popular. They are a later season. I kind of call it the ice cream for a food plot. It spices it up later in the season once the cold weather gets here and brings it back out into those food plots. The same with these radishes. High protein, high carbohydrates late in the season, which is what the deer are looking for. Then we have back here is some crimson clover. Crimson clover is an annual clover. It's much easier to grow than your white clovers or your perennial clovers. High protein. Turkeys love it as well, which is important for all of us out there who like the turkey hunt as well as deer hunt. This is another mix. This is a more substantial mix. It's got Austrian winter peas in it too, which is a pea that will grow in the wintertime after the frost. It's a pea that will do that, which is another great late season high carb food source for the deer when they need it in the cold weather. Like I said, there's lots of different types of seeds out there. One of the biggest things is know your seed size. Wheat seeds are much larger than your clover seeds, so you don't want to plant them at the same depth. That's a big mistake that people make. But basically, as long as you follow the guidelines from your local feed or seed person, they can tell you all about that and what depth to plant it at. I want to tell everybody, wish everybody good luck this hunting season. If there's anything we can do to help anybody out there, we would be happy to do so. We carry a full line of feeds, seeds, fertilizers. If you get stuck on anything, have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them. It's Carolina Farm and Wildlife Supply in Pauline, South Carolina. 864-585-0935. Thank you.